Good morning, friends. Welcome to Bahu Automation Lab. In the second lecture of basic Selenium automation. In last lecture, we have seen all the theoretical part about Selenium automation, why we need to do Selenium automation, and why automation is important in current industry. Now, in this lecture, we will start with some more basic things about Selenium and the practical knowledge about how to work with Selenium. So agenda of this class is creating the first Selenium project in Eclipse, download Selenium JAS and create a connection with Eclipse, configure Selenium JAS in project path and run your first Selenium program. So this is the agenda of this class. Okay. We'll see from the very basic level to create a project in Selenium Eclipse. So how to create a project in Selenium Eclipse? So first of all, we need to download the Selenium. We need to download the JDK. So before we start to create a project, we need to download a JDK. So how to download the JDK, how to set up we need to set up the environmental path, and we need to set up like environmental variable in the Java home path and environmental variable bin path in your environmental variable. All these things I have already explained in my Java lectures video. If you not watched that video, how to download the Eclipse, how to download JDK, and how to set up or configure your environmental path in your Windows system, so I'll request you to watch that video. I'll provide a link in description box also. You just go click on that link and watch that video first. But I'll give you the basic idea about what is JDK, how to download it, how to Eclipse download the Eclipse, and how to set up the environmental path. Okay. So first of all, we need to go to the Google, okay, and just type here Java JDK download. This is the official website of Java JDK downloads, and you can download the version as per your like operating system. Okay, like if you are using like Mac or Linux. So for the Linux, you can download from here. For Macs, you can download from here, and for Windows, you can download from here, 64-bit or whatever you want to download. You can download the JDK latest version from this official website of Java, and you just need to install that JDK. Like I have already installed in my program files. You can see here in C program file, you can see the folder name like Java. Okay, I have installed a JDK 16 in my machine. So we need to set this to environmental path like JDK home and JDK bin path in your environmental home path. Like if you go to the here in environmental, edit environmental variable. So in environmental variable, I have set the Java home path like still JDK home. Okay, here you can see that like a variable name is Java home and variable value is JDK home path. Also, we need to set a path variable still bin path to run or configure your JDK in your system. Like in path variable, if I edit this, so you can see the JDK 16 still bin path I have set up in environmental variable also. So okay, so this is the prerequisite to launch your Eclipse. Okay, and to download the Eclipse, you can go to the official website of Eclipse. We just type here like Eclipse download. Okay, this is the website, official website, and for the Selenium automation purpose, the Eclipse ID is enough. So go to the download packages. We not need to download this entire version. You just need to download this Eclipse ID for Java developers. Okay, there are different versions available. You can watch this how to download and install in Java lectures video also. You just watch that video. You can fully get the knowledge of step-by-step knowledge about this, how to install Eclipse, how to run Eclipse, how to install JDK, and how to configure your environmental path. So download here. The prerequisite is to download JDK, set up environmental path, and download this Eclipse. So I have already done all these steps. So I just start to run our Eclipse to set up to run our first Java program. So here I have created my created shortcut to run my Eclipse. So I'll just run it as administrator. Okay. For the security purpose, you can do it as run as administrator. So Eclipse IDE is installed in my machine. Okay, so we have created one WS, like a WS Java folder in D drive. You can create anywhere in your, as per your convenient on your system. So create a one folder like workspace Java. So this is the workspace we have already created, and just give the path. Create a one folder on any drive as per your computer drives, and just create a one folder like name like WS workspace, and give the path here in workspace path, and just click on launch Eclipse. Okay, whenever you launch the Eclipse, it will be launched. I have already some projects in my Eclipse, so it will not asking for click on Workbench. But if you are firstly launch, you have the one Workbench section will be launched first. So you need to click on Workbench. Just remember these things. Whenever you click on the Workbench, this type of window will be open. So we need to create our first Selenium project in Eclipse. So how to create a first Selenium project? To create a project, just go to the new and create a Java project. So I'll give the name as Selenium automation. Okay, just click on finish. So use this default location, click on use project specific JRE, whatever JRE installed in your system, and just click on finish. It will take some time, and it will create a one project in your system, name like Selenium automation. Okay. So I don't need this model info, which is default created class. So I'll just delete it. Okay. So this is the Selenium automation project is created. So how to create a first, we have created first Selenium project in Eclipse. Okay, so this is the Selenium project. So we need to download our Selenium standalone jar, and we need to connection with Eclipse. So how to download and configure Selenium jar with project, we will see practically. So first of all, we need to configure our jars in this system, right? So I will create a new folder in this project only, like jars or Selenium jars. One Selenium jar folder is created here. Okay, and I'll create one more folder in this project only, name as drivers. Well, drivers. Okay, two folder is created here. So I need to download a Selenium standalone jar. So how to download it? So just go to the Google again and just type Selenium jar download. This is the official website of Selenium. Okay, www.selenium.downloads. You can go to that website and just download the latest version, which is released stable version. Still time is 3.41.59. Okay, Selenium, lots of beta versions come into the market for Selenium 4, but it's not officially announced yet. So this is the stable and standard version of Selenium 3.41.59. Okay, 3.141.59. So you just click on this and it will start download your standalone jar. I have already downloaded, so I'm not going to download it again. Do you just save it on your location where you want to save it? Just close it, and we need to download one more things, as this total projects or this total lectures are depends on Java language as per the C# Ruby, but we are using Java, so you need to download this Java related jars also to run your Selenium projects. So to download Java related jars, you need to click on this Java related folder, and you need to download this jars also. I have already downloaded it, Selenium Java 3.4.59. So 3.141.59 is already downloaded, so I'm not downloading. You just need to download it. Okay, whenever you downloaded these two steps, it's enough. Okay, where you download, it's look like this. Okay, so this is the standalone jar we have downloaded from Selenium official website, and this is the Selenium Java jars, which is we have already downloaded in from Selenium website. You need to right click on this jars file and just click extract here. We need to extract that all the jars from Selenium. So these are the library files which we require, and these are two library files, client combined, and this Selenium standalone jar we required for the Selenium automation. We need to configure this jar to your Selenium projects, right? So I'll just copy these jars from here, and I'll paste it in Selenium jar folder, which is we have already created here, right? So 3 jars is here now. and we need to this library also. So I'll just copying these files also and pasting in Selenium jar folder. Okay, now we have these jars available. Okay, but you can see this is the plain jars. Okay, there is no green mark here because we are not configured still at, we just stored in your Selenium jar folder. So we need to configure that Selenium jars to your Selenium Eclipse project. So Eclipse project knows to use or use these jars in your project like class code. Okay, so how to configure this jar? So Selenium have a knowledge about your jars. Selenium project having knowledge about your jars. To what we have to do, we have to configure these jars in your build path. So how to configure that? So we need to right click on this your project, go to the build path and go to the configure build path section. Okay, here is the library section. Here you can say that in class path section we need to add somewhere. There are no two sections in some Eclipse. There are one section available here. Okay, then you need to directly add the libraries, add external jars. But if you have two class path like model path and class path, if two sections found here, you just go to the class path section and add external jars. Okay, so where is my external jars is stored? So our external jar is stored in this Selenium jars folder, right? Still have this project not still this project not having knowledge about Selenium jars because we are not configured at. Okay, this is showing plain. Now when we are go to the build path, add external jars, okay, and then libraries, and in class path, when I click on add external jars and given the path of these jars in Selenium jar folder, I need to select all these jars. Okay, when I select and create open, okay, and just click on apply and close. Okay, you can see that this green tick mark is coming here on all the jars. Means now this Selenium automation project having knowledge about the jars, so we can do the Selenium automation here. So how to configure the jars with Selenium? So we need to go to build path and just configure all the jar. You need to download from official website and we need to configure to your Eclipse project. Okay, so what we have done till time, create a first Selenium project, download Selenium and create a connection with Eclipse. So we have created connection and configure Selenium jar in project path and run your first Selenium program. To run your first Selenium program, we need to create a test suite. To how to create test suites? So this is the project is called as a test suite in Selenium while working with Selenium automation, because it's a combination of multiple test cases, right? So this project is called test suite, and one project we are having multiple packages is a group of Java classes, right? Multiple packages, okay, and one package having multiple classes. Every class treat as a one test cases. So this is the, because multiple packages, multiple classes, so project is called as a test suite. So we have a project already created, so we'll create a one package here. Like I'll create a package like com dot Facebook. Okay, this is the one package. Now we need to create a class. Okay, so I'll create a class. We can create here multiple packages like com dot. So I'll create taken a live examples. So there are two packages in one project. So I'll create a one class in this package Facebook. So I'll create a class name as a Facebook login. So Facebook login is the one class is already created. Okay. Now we have created so one project having multiple packages and one package having multiple classes. Now we need to download Select connection Eclipse. We have done. We have to configure Selenium JavaScript project path. We have done. Choose the browser for run your first Selenium program. So we are need to choose the browser because there are many browsers available. Like Selenium is run on Selenium can run on the Firefox, Chrome, or any all the standard browsers, right? So for first program we can run any on any browser. So first of all, I'll choose browser here for to run our first Selenium program on Chrome browser. Okay, so to run on Chrome browser, we required a Chrome driver to run our first Selenium project. Okay, first Selenium, uh, first Selenium script. So Chrome driver, we need to download it. Okay, we can do it by directly given the setup command, but as a different version on every machine, or we need to run on different versions. So setup command will be not run there. So we need to download the uh, Selenium or Chrome driver to run our Selenium project. So how to download the Chrome driver? You just go to the Google and type Chrome, download Chrome driver. Just type the download Chrome driver. This is the official website of Chrome download versions. Okay, so current release is 95. Check your driver version first. Go to the help section and click on about Chrome. So my current version is 94. So I required to download a 94 Chrome driver version. Okay, when I go here, we need to click on Chrome driver 94. You can go here as per your operating system. Like for Linux, you can download from here. From Mac, you can download from here. Okay, from Mac zip you can download here, and this is the Chrome where, as my operating system is Windows, I need to download from here. So Win32, it's suitable for 164 and 32, both the operating systems. So I can just click here and download your Chrome driver. I have already downloaded same, so I'm not downloading it again. So let's close it. So here is a Selenium standalone jar, and this is the Chrome driver we have already downloaded. So we need to right click on here and click on extract here. Okay, the Chrome driver is extracted. This is the 94 version Chrome driver. So we need to copy this Chrome driver, and I'll just paste it in my driver folder or drivers folder. Okay, so here is my Chrome driver setup. So we need to do the next step as a set system priority of system property of the browser. So before we launching any Chrome in your system, so we need to set the system dot set property of that driver. So our system or web driver is knows that key where is your system, where is your Chrome driver exe is stored in your on which location Chrome driver exe is stored in your system. Okay, so we need to set up the system dot set property in your from your system. So first of all, I'll create a main method here to run our Java project. We are simply running this script as a Java script, Java program. We not like creating the test ng or any other versions right now. We'll just running this script on simple Java program. So how to set up the system set property? To we need to type system. Okay, system dot set property. Okay, this is the method. We need to pass here a key and a value. So key is always web driver dot home dot driver. Okay, we need to set write like this: web driver dot chrome dot driver. Okay, web driver dot chrome dot driver. Okay, and we need to give the path of your Chrome driver exe here. So go to the properties folder and give the path from here. Copy this path here and just paste it here. Okay, so we have set up a set property method from system. Okay, here we have Chrome driver exe stored and we have set up the property. Now we need to write web driver is equal to new Chrome. So what we have done here, so we are creating a Chrome driver. We have creating the WebDriver object here, and we are assigning this Chrome driver to your WebDriver. So this is the driver which is responsible to run your drive your entire script, entire Selenium script. So we need to import this WebDriver and Chrome driver from this Selenium standard jars. So where it's coming from, the we have configured this jar. So whenever you are hover on this WebDriver section, you can see that import WebDriver. Okay, so this WebDriver is imported here. It's coming from org.opera open QA Selenium WebDriver. So it will coming from this Selenium standalone jars, and same we need to import Chrome driver also. So we have said we whenever you import the Chrome driver, it will also coming from this standalone jars. So now as we configure this jar, we are able to create a object or Selenium, and we are able to import this from this standalone jars. Means your build path and your system properties are set up properly, right? So this is the driver which is responsible to drive your entire script. So as we have assigned this driver to the our Chrome driver object, now if I click here driver dot, so first of all we just use first method like get and type here https :/www dot facebook dot, right? Driver.get method is responsible to launch your application in your whatever specific browser we are specific, or whatever path you are set up, or whatever object you are created on that browser. This get method is responsible to launch our whatever provided link. Okay, so whenever you open any browser and type just facebook.com, the https is default, so we need to pass here http or https as per your domain. But if you not pass the HTTP or HTTPS, it will throw in exception like invalid link or other anything. Whenever you launch anything in a system, like if I launch here the facebook.com in incognito mode, like facebook.com, you can see the HTTP or the HTTPS here. Hypertext transfer protocol is not showing here, but if you copy this URL and paste it in anywhere, like if I paste it here, the HTTP is default in this URL. So we need to pass the HTTPS always in while we are getting any command. Okay, so what we have seen, how to configure the Selenium jar, choose browser. We are working on Chrome, and we have set up the system property. Now we are running our first Selenium program to launch facebook.com. So just right click on here and run as Java application. The path must be executable, must be set by Chrome driver, WebDriver, Chrome driver. Okay, I think we made some mistakes here. Let me check. Okay, okay, this type of mistakes we need to avoid. Okay, it's a very case sensitive language. We are missing here the spelling mistake, like we need to type here R. Okay, so we need to avoid this type of spell mistakes also. It's a case sensitive language. If you miss a small thing, it will not launch your script. Okay, so we are missing R here. So we will run it again now. Okay, here you go. The Selenium start browser is started, right? And it will launch facebook.com your system. Okay, so that's it, guys, in this second lecture. As we have seen practically in this lecture, like download Selenium jar, create a connection with Eclipse, how to configure Eclipse jar in project, choose your first program browser to run your first Selenium project, as we are chosen Chrome driver and set up the Chrome path in your system. Okay, and we have run our system first Selenium program to launch our facebook.com. Okay, hope you guys understand very clearly, as a practically we have done everything. If you have any doubt, you can just comment out and watch my Selenium, watch my Java video also, which is provided in description link, where we have already explained how to download JDK and set up your environmental path, which is the prerequisite to run this, actually run our Selenium project or run our Eclipse in your system. Okay, So that's it, guys, in this session. In next session, we will see next concept in practically for Selenium automation. Till time, have a great day. Bye bye.